NC Pork. Good for the plate, great for the state.
In week 3, UCLA and Virginia Tech already making coaching changes. Man, it just seems like it's getting earlier and earlier every year.
That's a tough situation. Your past history catches up with you very quickly in the game today. There's very little patience, and college football has very quickly become like pro football, that there is no patience now, and there's so much money involved with the NIL and with the revenue sharing and all those things that you can't afford to not win these day and time, because all of a sudden you get further and further behind, and then your alums and your boosters start bitching and moaning. They want to change, and if you're going to get their money, and that's what it takes to operate on, is you have to have their money to operate these things on, as well as the TV money. And guess what? If you're not on TV often enough, you don't get as big a piece of the pie. So those changes do not surprise me with the past history of the two programs.
So I ask you, as a career assistant coach, is there such a thing as a good job or a bad job anymore? Or do you just look to get that opportunity and then worry about it when you get it?
Well, Mike, I think it depends on what position that you're in. If you're one of the top 10 assistant coaches in America right now, and you're making 1.3, 1.4, you're making $2 million. Jim Knowles is making close to $4 million a year at Penn State. Then you can be a little more selective than if you are at a non-Power 4 program and you have the opportunity to be a head coach. So yes, the selectivity of where you're going to try to become a head coach is critical for you to maintain and for you to have success at whatever level you choose to do it at. So yeah, that's critical. But as you sit back and you look and you say, okay, this may be my only opportunity to be a head coach. I'm confident in my ability to do this job. I can make this program that is not one. We can go there and win, because I'm going to pick a great staff and we're going to coach them better than the last guy has coached them.
How soon does a coach start to think about what's my next move, as opposed to, I have $4 million in the bank and I don't want to go do this anymore?
Well, it depends a little bit on where you are in your career at this point in time, Mike. But I think I've said this on this show before. This business that we call football is a disease, and there is no cure for this disease. So we all, no matter how long we've been in it, and no matter how many games we've coached, and how many setbacks we've had, and how we've moved forward, we all think we can do it better than the guy before us. And guess what? I'm well advanced in years, but I would not hesitate to do it again, without a doubt. So it is a disease, and there's no cure for it. But he'll jump back in as quick as he can. I can tell you that.
This has been Bold North State Football Daily, an exclusive presentation of the North Carolina Sports Network. Make sure you follow us on social media at the NC Sports Net, and check out our website that is wall-to-wall coverage of North Carolina sports at ncsportsnetwork.com. Our foundational partner is the North Carolina Pork Council, raising the bacon, raising the bar. Telling the stories of the bold North State. This is the North Carolina Sports Network.